Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today it is time for my long-awaited lip declutter. This whole year I've been really focusing on getting to know every single one of these lipsticks through my lipstick roulette series, and now I want to pare it down. I have pulled out all of my lip products, all my glosses, all my liquid lipsticks, my bullet lipsticks, lip balms, all of it. I do want to say I did spend my money on the vast majority of these things with the exception of the Madame Glam ones, which were sent to me, and the Bite Beauty ones, which were a birthday gift from Sephora. And everything else I spent my money on, so I am going to be very picky about what I do choose to declutter, because 9 times out of 10 I do prefer to get my money's worth and my use out of products. But I know that among all of these there are duplicated shades. There have to be, because I have so many of these like light pink, peachy type colors, and yeah, I'm gonna do some swatches. I'm expecting I may get rid of maybe about a fourth of what I have. I'm gonna start by sorting these by category. So starting out with this category right here, these are all of my lip balms and lip treatments. I think the only one I'm gonna get rid of here is this e.l.f. Lip exfoliator. This is their like stick lip scrub. This has gone bad. It has, I don't know, the smell has just gone off. I don't think I'm gonna be buying these anymore because I just don't remember to use them when I have them, and then they go bad. So, and I just don't feel like it's really a necessity for me anymore. I can literally just use like a coarse washcloth to exfoliate my lips, and that works just fine. So that's gonna go. And then the rest of these are 3 just basic lip balms, all of which are open right now. I keep them in various different places. I keep one in my purse, one at my desk. So I like to have a few at a time, and so I am gonna keep all of these. This is my only SPF lip balm from Pacifica, and you can see the packaging has worn off. This lives in my purse, and it's not going anywhere. This is the Yes To Argan lip oil, and I really don't like this. I don't use it as a lip oil, but I do use it to remove like stubborn liquid lipsticks and things like that. So I do have a use for it, and I will keep it for that purpose. So these are more like lip tint products, all from e.l.f. This one is one of my favorites. This is the shade Perfect Berry, and it's their Gotta Glow lip tint. I love this. It looks really scary and really dark in the tube, but it goes on a lot more sheer. And it's just the perfect, like, almost like lip stain, kind of. We'll keep that. So these 2 are their tinted lip oils. This top one is Raspberry Truffle Kiss, and the bottom is Blackberry Kiss. Blackberry Kiss is an interesting one. It's a little bit too deep and dark for a shade that I'm gonna wear in the form of a lip oil, but I do really like the top one. It's just this really pretty brick red. I do think that one is really pretty, and it's a very unique color to my collection too, so I'm gonna keep that one. I think I am, though, gonna pass on Blackberry Kiss. I've tried to wear it a few times, and it's just not a color that I'm likely to wear, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, these are my lip toppers. So these are all more sparkly or metallic. This one's really, it's called a gloss. These 2 are technically just lip toppers. And let's see, I'm gonna swatch all these. I don't feel like I need all 3 of these. Okay, so the top 2 are from Profusion, Frolic and Cloud 9, and then the bottom one is Starlit. The 2 Profusion ones, even though they are different, this one's more like rose gold and this one's more frosty and holographic, they do look really similar on, so I think I'm gonna just keep the more rose gold one and get rid of the frosty one. Kind of torn though on the Marcel one. I just don't really feel that attached to this, and in the time that I've had it, I've really only worn it a couple times, and I've had it for over a year, so I feel like it's just so metallic and it's not really my style, so I think I am gonna pass this one on. Moving on to my glosses. These 2 top ones are more like glossy lip paints. The top one is the Ulta Patent Shine in Verona, and the bottom one is Tarte Tartist in Token. You know, I was thinking I was going to keep both of these, but I think I may just keep the Tarte one and declutter the Ulta one, because the more I've used all my lipsticks, the more I'm realizing that I'm not really into like these really pinky colors, and that was just a little bit too pink for me, so I think I actually might get rid of that one. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was going to, but I just don't feel like I get super excited. I like the formula, but not so much the color. I'm gonna get rid of that and keep the Tarte. And then I do plan to keep both of these glosses. The NYX Butter Gloss is actually getting close to being done. And then the Dose of Colors gloss, I just really like that color, so I'm gonna keep both. Okay, all of these down here are either lip liners or like jumbo lip crayons. I think I'm gonna lump these in with my regular bullet lipsticks because I wanna compare shades. These are my 5 lip liners. Let me swatch them and see if there's any overlap. I'm thinking I'll probably keep all of them, but let's just see. So in order we have Profusion Secret, Jordana Rose Crush, Urban Decay Manic, Milani True Red, and Jordana Plush Plum. So what I'm noticing is that those top 2, the Profusion and the Jordana, are super similar, and I really don't feel like I need both. I'm panning the Jordana one right now, but I do still think it's going to take me a while to use this up. And I also feel like once it's used up, I don't really feel like I need this color of lip liner. I think I prefer to have something a little bit deeper and rosier. And so since those two are so similar, the Profusion one is newer, so I think I'd rather pass on the newer one to a friend since I've only used it a couple times. I just don't feel like I need both. And I'm not someone who like absolutely needs lip liner every single day, so I am gonna pass that one on. I'm actually really surprised that I did that. I'm gonna keep the other 4 though, since they are all quite different. Out of these all, my favorite is the Urban Decay one. Okay, so these down here are all of my bullet lipsticks, and then my jumbo crayons, which are kind of the same to me. And then these are all my matte liquid lipsticks. So this is gonna be the hard part. I wanna go through and swatch ones that are in similar color families. Let's start with the nudes. So I'm gonna pull out all the nudes. Let's see. Nudes and browns, because I feel like those are kind of similar to me. Okay. So I did separate them a little bit differently now because I'm gonna just compare liquid lipsticks and bullet lipsticks alike, more by color than by formula for right now. So these are all nudes and browns and like medium pinks and that kind of thing. And these are more bold colors. So let's go ahead and start with the nudes and just see. I'm gonna pick out some of the more like rosy nudes first and compare all of those colors side by side. I have way too many of these. These are all of the nudes that are more mauve-y or like have a little bit more brown to them, I guess. So a couple that are really reaching out at me right now, these are both bullet lipsticks. This one is the Ulta Beauty nude lipstick in Pink Chocolate. And this one is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk. They're both so similar, and I was noticing that this Ulta one, it's always smelled like crayon, but now it smells like even stronger, and I just feel like this has gone bad. So this one is gonna have to go. And I do want to keep the Charlotte Tilbury. I love this one so much. The formula is amazing. I like both of these, but I'm obviously gonna keep the one that's not expired. So let's see. I'll just go through. This one up top is the Bite Lip Crayon in Glacé. I love this one, and I definitely don't have anything quite like it. And also it's a mini, so this is something I feel like I could definitely pan if I ever wanted to. This one just makes me really happy, so I'm gonna keep that one as well. This one right here is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip in All Natural Nude. It's a little bit peachier. This is one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. I know it's very similar to a lot of these, but I do want to keep it. It's just a really nice go-to nude color if I want to wear a liquid lipstick. This next one is the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick in Never Nude. Even though Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty-free, I have held on to quite a few of my products just because I'd like to, you know, continue using them and getting my money's worth out of them. This one is, I really like this color. It's almost like the perfect light nude for me. Oh, I just realized I forgot to swatch this one. I just realized I forgot to swatch another one right there. We'll talk about that in a second. But I do want to keep this one. I use it a lot, and it's just like a nice light nude that's not too light for me. So I do want to keep that. I also want to keep the Jordana Sweet Cream in Buttercream Frosting. I just really like it. These are all similar, but they do pull different enough on my lips that I feel like they're all useful to me. This is one of the Profusion Matte Liquid Lip Creams in Cherish. And this is the one that has little shimmers in it that the more you wear this, the more the glitters start to show up. It's a weird thing. I don't understand it. And the more that I'm looking at it, this one actually dries down almost the same color as the Bite one. So this one I feel like I can definitely let go of, because not only do I not like the shimmers in it, I also just think that I already have a similar enough color, and I'd rather wear the Bite one anyway because it's a lot more creamy. The last of all these swatches is Beachside by Red Apple, which is a gorgeous, like, glossy bullet lipstick. Love the formula, love the color. It is a little bit more tan than the rest of my nudes. And this is one, again, that I feel like I wouldn't have too hard of a time panning if I ever decided that I wanted to. So these are all the ones I'm keeping of those. All right, now getting into some more pinkish and peachy nudes. This Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Nudist Peach I am gonna keep. It is one of my favorites, and it's by far the peachiest lip color that I own, and I do really like that one. This next one is a really nice formula from CoverGirl. It's their cream lipstick in Honeyed Bloom. Very pink, but I do still like it even though I don't always love pink lip colors. I am going to keep that. It's a really nice hydrating formula as well. Okay, so now these three are all really similar. This one is Profusion Secret, which actually matches that lip pencil that I just decluttered. Then this one is Tea Rose from e.l.f. and their matte lip crayon, which I really like. I've had this for a long time. And then this next one is Profusion Velvet, which is another one of their matte lip creams. I'm really not a huge fan of these mini matte lip creams. I do find them pretty drying, and they do dry down a lot darker than they actually look. So I do feel like of those three, I really should only keep one of them. And the one that I think I'd rather keep is e.l.f. Tea Rose. I've had it the longest, and so I'd rather pass on newer ones. I prefer this formula over a liquid lipstick anyway, so I think I'm gonna get rid of both of these Profusion liquid lipsticks. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I'll end up getting rid of all of them. Okay, next I have a really unique color. This is Mad Hatter from Madame Glam, and for a while I didn't really like this, but ever since it was included in my lipstick roulette last month, I found some ways to wear it that I really like. I really like pairing it with a lip pencil that's a little bit darker and rosier, and actually I really thought it was pretty worn that way, so I think I will keep this one just because I don't have anything quite like it. Okay, then these three, so I didn't realize how similar these two were. This top one is Ofra Laguna Beach, and the one under it is Profusion Imagine. They're both such similar colors, but I do much prefer the Ofra formula over the Profusion one. It's just a lot more comfortable. So I'm gonna keep the Ofra and get rid of the Profusion. And finally, this one from Profusion is the shade Admire, which is a lot more purple than I realized. So I may need to compare this to my bold lipsticks as opposed to my nudes. So these are the four like more pinky nudes that I am keeping. Then I just have two like brownish nudes to compare. The Wet n Wild Mochalicious. I wore this last night and I forgot how much I like this color. It's so, I mean, it's very brown, but it's really fun. And then Bite Chai, which I think is pretty similar. Ooh, I didn't realize how similar those two were. Honestly, I like the Wet n Wild formula better, but I kind of want to give Chai more chances too, because this hasn't been my favorite lip color, mostly because of the formula. I just find the formula to be very creamy, but a lot of you have suggested blotting this and wearing it a little bit more sheer, and I do want to try that. So I think I'm going to keep both because I do like the color, and I do think that I'll get a lot of use out of both this fall, so I don't really feel like there's a reason for me to declutter one or the other. And again, this little mini Bite one, I could definitely pan this if I wanted to, because it's just so small. Alright, so just so you have a visual here. These are my keeps and these are my getting rid ofs. I'm actually really proud of this. I wasn't expecting to get rid of that many. These are all my bold lipsticks, both liquid and bullet. Let's just start swatching similar colors. So these are more like, do my berries first. Okay, so those are all my purples and berries. They're all pretty different. This top one is Madame Glam Fig. I love that one. It's kind of a more sheer formula. I do want to keep that because I just really like this one. It almost just gives you like a popsicle look, like, I don't know, like you've been eating a popsicle or something. I don't know, I really like it. I'm gonna keep that. This one is from Termare in the shade Napa Valley. This is one of my all-time favorite lip formulas and colors. I do want to keep it. I've had it for a while. I do feel like it's starting to smell a little bit more like a crayon, if you know what I mean, than it used to. But I don't feel like it's gone bad though. Like I still think it's perfectly wearable. And so I am gonna keep it. I know some people might think that's gross, but I don't think it's a concern yet. If it does start smelling really like sour or something, I will get rid of it, trust me. Oh wait, I forgot to swatch this one. Okay, so this next one is from Physicians Formula in the shade Nourishing Plum. And I'm kind of torn about this one because it does go on really patchy, but I love the color and I don't have anything else like it. And so I do think I want to keep this one because it's just so unique, and until I find a formula that I like better in this kind of color, I think I do want to keep it just because I like having a color like this. It's tricky because it's so dark and a little patchy, but I don't know, I still want to keep it. I hope that makes sense. This next one is Wet n Wild Violet's Kiss. It's the only bright purple that I own, and I do want to keep it because it's the only one like that I own and I like wearing it sometimes. It's a fun color. This one is another Profusion one in Admire. I had it swatched next to all my pinks too, but I realized it was more purple. I think I want to pass this one on too. I think I'm going to get rid of all of my Profusion matte lip creams because I'm not in love with the formula. They dry down darker than they look in the tube, and I just don't get excited about them. So yeah, I feel good about that decision. I like all the other ones better. And then this last one is the e.l.f. matte lip color in Berry Sorbet. Love it. Really pretty, rich, purpley berry, but it is different from the other berries here, so I'm gonna keep that one as well. We're overflowing. All right, I have two bright pinks. This one is like a hot pink, and it's the Wet n Wild Don't Blink pink. And then this one is from Madame Glam in the shade Pucker Up. I am going to keep both because they're both very unique to my collection, and I like these really bold, bright colors. All right, these last four are my reds. Thinking I might keep all four, but let's just see. All right, so there they are in all their glory. This first one is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip in Tulip Treatment, one of my all-time favorite reds, one of my favorite lip colors in my entire collection, so I'm definitely keeping that one. The next one is another liquid lipstick from Jordana in the shade Mango Sorbet. Once again, obsessed with that color. It's like a red-orange, so fiery. Love it in the summer especially. For sure gonna keep that one. This next one is my least favorite of the four. It's the e.l.f. $1 lipstick in Fearless. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it's similar enough to the Physicians Formula color, and I like the formula of the Physicians Formula a little bit better. So yeah, this one it goes on kind of sheer. You can see it. It's a little patchy. It wears off, not the best. So yeah, I think I might go ahead and get rid of this one. It's still good. It hasn't gone bad or anything. I've had it for a while, but I just think there are better formulas out there, and the lid also doesn't stay on, so that's kind of annoying. So yeah, I think I'm ready to part with that one, believe it or not. I do want to start hunting though for a bullet lipstick that is like a true blue toned red, so that's going to be kind of my next mission, but for now I think I'm ready to part with that e.l.f. one. And then this last one is the Madame Glam matte lipstick in Cherry Wine. This is more of a deep red, really pretty for like the holidays, and so I'm going to keep that as well. I really like that color, and it's definitely different from the others. Okay, so here's another little visual for you. I thought I would break down the numbers in case you were curious. So I'm getting rid of 13, and then I'm keeping 38, but that's including the lip balms and the lip oil. So if you're curious about just like lipsticks and glosses and liners, as an alternative number, if you wouldn't count these, I'm keeping 33. So I was actually pretty accurate with my prediction that I would probably get rid of about 1/4 of my collection, because I did get rid of just about exactly 25% of my collection. When I look at all of these things that I'm keeping, I feel like each one of them serves a purpose for me, and each one of them actually really does make me happy to wear and just to see in front of me, and then all of these, when I look at them, I kind of just feel like meh, you know, like not very excited to see them. So I think that that means I really made some good decisions, and I'm excited to end off the year with a more well-curated lip collection. I'm hoping that this will also make me a little bit more careful in the future about what I do bring in. But right now I feel like this is a very well-rounded collection of colors, and I'm really happy about it. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I don't do declutters very often, but this one was really fun. So maybe I'll try to do some more here in the future. But yeah, I think that is all for today. I really appreciate you joining me, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.